Hey, what's going on YouTube? Geo17 here, bringing you some Halo 4 CTF gameplay. This is one of my first capture the flag matches in Halo 4. Previously, before I was doing this, I was playing just like Spartan Ops and Infinity Slayer, stuff like that. But one of the reasons I'm showing you this video is not only because, oh geez, these guys are gonna have a bad time. Well, one of the reasons I'm showing you guys this video is not only because it's one of my first CTF matches in Halo 4, but it's also one of the first times I used the Mantis in this game, and you'll see this later on. I absolutely devastate with the Mantis later on in this video, and you'll see that later on. But see, I don't understand this. These guys just have a habit of leaving their vehicles laying around for other people to take, and you'll see that when I snag the Mantis. But yeah, it was one of my first times using this thing. In all honesty, I did not expect to last as long as I did when I was using it, and I was just absolutely devastating the red team during the last few minutes of this video. Well, not during the last few minutes, but later on in this video. And I was doing so much damage to the enemy team that my teammates were actually just walking in and stealing their flag. The red team wasn't even, trying to capture the flag anymore at one point. They were just trying to destroy me. Like, literally at one point in the video, they just gave up, going after the flag. They just wanted me gone because I was being such a pain in the ass to these guys. And in all honesty, I felt kind of bad because I know how it is to get, base raped. But in all honesty, I did not expect to last as long as I did. Now, I picked up the limited edition Halo 4 back when it came out. I got it at the midnight release. Previously, I was thinking about, oh jeez, let's see, this guy, he ends up not lasting very long. One of my first assassinations also. but yeah, I picked up the game at midnight, the limited edition. I was thinking about doing a campaign walkthrough, but see, I figured, since it's not really a point to that anymore, because there are people who had the campaign already recorded way before the game already came out, and as soon as it came out, they put it up. But for some strange reason, like some of the campaign videos I've seen, like they end up getting taken down later on, even though the game is already out. I don't know what the deal with that is. I don't know. I don't think that makes sense, because the game's already out and people should be allowed to upload the campaign. I know some people who have the campaign uploaded and didn't get their videos taken out, but yeah, there were some people who had the campaign videos uploaded, and for some reason they got in trouble and got their videos taken down. I don't know what the deal with that is, so I'm not gonna risk it. Now, this was just some bad decision making on my part. Now, this was funny. This guy shot out his own teammate that was boarding me. I thought that was kind of funny. I was like, oh shit, and then he just shoots at his own teammate. So I was like, oh, that worked out pretty well for a second. But yeah, I think we're coming up soon. No, actually I don't. Now, see, for some reason I kept thinking the left bumper was the sprint button. I was still getting used to the controls for Halo 4. Spartan Ops was really fun, even though it was very short. It was only 5 missions, but hopefully episode 2 will be a little lengthier. Nice. Ah, fuck, these guys ended up jacking me. Now see, there's the Mantis over there, and I just make a really quick dash to it. Now, as you'll see on the radar, there's some red teams guys trying to make a run for the Mantis as well. I ended up snagging it, and this is where the fun begins, guys. I just absolutely decimate. Now see, when this guy runs up to me, I had remembered that the Mantis had the stomp feature, and watch what happens. Yeah, honestly, I wasn't expecting to get the ghost, but I was like, hey, fuck it, you know, it worked. And see, I just used the stomp thing to very good effect throughout this video, and I ended up like I said, I honestly did not expect to last as long. I thought I was probably gonna get jacked at some point, but apparently that ended up not happening. I ended up lasting a lot longer than I thought I would last. And apparently these guys had some difficulty trying to jack me, because you'll see some guys actually run up to me and get close to me. But for some reason they had the context for the vehicle hijack was not coming up. Like you see there, he's trying to jack me and he can't for some reason. And my stomping thing isn't working at that point, so I just like, fuck it. I'll just shoot him down. Now, at one point, literally, I had the whole enemy team coming after me. I was literally that much of a pain in the ass to these guys. And I destroy all their vehicles, so that way, you know, they don't use any vehicles against me. It was just insane on how much I was devastating the enemy team. And literally, my teammates just end up walking in. That before the end of this video, we actually score the flag 4 times before they actually even score the flag once. And that's only because I died. Jesus, I mean, like, it was ridiculous. See, my teammates are just walking in. You know, they're not even paying attention to my teammates. They're just trying to get rid of me because I was being such a huge pain in the ass to these guys. And I honestly felt bad, because I know what it's like to, you know, be base raped. It's happened to everybody, I think, who's ever played an objective game type. But, and like I said, in all honesty, I did not expect to last as long as I did. But I do eventually get taken down. You'll see coming up here in a second. The enemy team does eventually take me down, because my Mantis sustains enough damage that it only takes a few shots, and I end up going down. Yeah, at this point, you know, the enemy team does not even bother grabbing the flag. They're just more concerned with getting me out of their base. And I mean, and keep in mind, this was my first time using the Mantis. I had never used the Mantis previous to this. I was only playing, like I said, Spartan Ops and Infinity Slayer. I didn't play any vehicle games. I still didn't learn how to use the Banshee very well up until a couple matches later. Like the whole barrel roll thing, I had no idea which button that was until later on. And I was like, oh, cool, you know. But yeah, I earned my rampage, my first rampage. Take out this thing, 'cause I know he'll try and use it to destroy me. Now yeah, see, this is where I start getting taken out. My shields are already down, and it only takes, and a couple of their players managed to take me out. Finally, after a couple of minutes of just hanging out at their base, supporting my team, you know, trying to keep them distracted while they score the flag. Which ended up working quite well, I must say, actually. Oh, he had a bad time. But, yeah, the limited edition, honestly, I mean, if you wanted, like, all the extra storyline stuff, it comes with, like, little pamphlets and a booklet. But other than that, it doesn't really come with much else, like the other special versions of Halo. The only benefit to getting the limited edition was, you know, that you get the 9 multiplayer maps for free when they're released, and you get some armor components and some weapon skins, but only for the assault rifle. I know if you got if you pre-ordered it from like different locations like Walmart, Best Buy, or something like that, you got different armor classes and different weapon skins for different weapons. I also found using the Ghost quite fun, as you've seen. You know, I was running people over like crazy. I'll be posting up another CTF match that I played after this. I actually did now see that I call shenanigans on this one. This guy jacked me when he was not even looking. But anyway, as I was saying, in the match I played after this, I actually did quite well with the sniper rifle. It was like one of my first times using the Halo 4 sniper rifle. I actually found out that I liked this one a lot more because the sound of it is just very powerful. It actually sounds like a sniper rifle now. But I actually scored some pretty neat headshots in the one video that I recorded after this. There was this dude driving down with the Warthog in the gunner seat, and I was able to snipe him out like when he was driving by, and I was able to land a headshot on him. And he was probably like, what the fuck, you know? But my one complaint, I started playing the campaign. I'm only a few missions into it. I wanted to get some multiplayer in first. My only complaint with the campaign is that it gets a little repetitive after a while. You know, going from point A to point B, flipping a couple switches and killing whoever you see along the way. But other than that, so far what I've played of the campaign, it's really good. Most reviewers gave the game like perfect scores. Some reviewers gave it 9.8, 9.7, which is, you know, still good. I still don't understand why people complain about the scores. Like, oh, you know, a game's out of 7 or an 8. You know, I don't understand what the complaint is. You know, I mean, those are still really good scores for a game. It doesn't have to. Every game doesn't have to receive a perfect score in order for it to be amazing. But yeah, regardless of whatever. And I see now these guys learned from me, and they actually jacked our team's Mantis, thinking they could deal some damage as well. But obviously that ends up not working out. Now this guy tries to get away with our flag, and that ends up not working out very well with him. Now I try running up on this guy to assassinate him, but there's a whole bunch of teammates over there, and I get taken out. Alright.
1 minute to win.
Alright, so the video is drawing to its end here. I don't know why I kept thinking the sniper rifle spawned there. I kept thinking that for the longest time, thinking it was like Halo 3, but oh, you know, there's a sniper rifle. But yeah, for remainder of this video, I'm just gonna let you guys watch it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and be sure to check out my previous video, the Spartan Ops Departure Cinematic video. I've already gotten quite a good. I know you guys like that video quite a bit, and I'll be sure to upload as soon as episode 2 comes out. I'll be uploading that as soon as I can, so you guys can watch it. The cinematics are awesome. I really enjoyed them, and yeah. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe,